Hey guys, haven't updated in a long time, but it's about that time for me to do it again, right? Right. Well, I'm at home. As you can see, it's kind of you probably have seen my place before, and you would probably think you were on that wall over there, but now we have a new wall to look at. I don't have anything up except for Black Widow in the background and a few other things that are messy in my apartment, like some models, the U.S. title, stuff like that. But we're here talking about Pokemon Go. We just had the Pokemon Go community event. We had Mirror Meep. I didn't do it like I did the other ones, where I do it for 3 hours and walk around. The reason why I was not very excited about this particular Pokemon, but that's fine. It's okay. I did end up getting at least 4 shinies, so I was able to evolve the ones I wanted, and good stuff like that. But the big news is that there for a while we were having quite a bit of the Gen 1 responding like crazy. So I got a lot of Magikarp candies. I end up completing the research that you see, I'm not sure if you guys can see this. You got all this stuff here, and then you push the little thing, you got your research stuff going on, as you can see. I mean, dang, these screens are not redesigned to do this, are they? There we go. Kind of looks, but that's kind of looks like not as bad. Um, and you can see I don't have any research on this one. This is the special research I already completed. I actually have Mew in here, and it's was exciting. Actually, I was up visiting my grandpa up at the nursing home, and I ended up getting Mew. So yay! It's so wonderful. Let me see if I can find it. There he is. And yeah, see, you can't really see him. There he is. There's Mew. He's not a perfect Mew. He is only, I think, 80%, 86% Mew, but hey, I'll take it. I also have 2 Mewtwo's. Let's see if we can get this thing to. I don't know. It's got that bright ass screen, but I ended up going to another EX raid, which you'll be seeing while you're watching this. And I ended up getting Mewtwo again. I have 2 Mewtwo's now. See, let me show. This is the front of the screen. There's Mew. There's my 2 Mewtwo's. Oh, yes. That's right. I actually was able to do it. This is actually the third Mewtwo raid I was invited to. Now, you might think, third? Well, Randy, why didn't you go to all three? Why don't you have 3 Mewtwo's? That's the issue with our raiding system. The reason why I got my first raid, it was on a Saturday. It was in Olathe. It was a great raid. A bunch of us got together. It was in the park, and we did the raid. The second raid I passed, I got the EX raid pass. Not even you guys know anything about the EX raid passes. They come when you battle, and they're kind of random. So, I did a raid. There was I had some time off, and I did some raids in Junction during the week. And I guess if you do it, it depends on when you do them and when the raids are happening, because it keyed off a raid to be done on a Friday. Now I work Monday through Friday, and I work from like around 11:30 to 8 o'clock at night. And this raid was at 5 o'clock in the evening. I was like, oh man. And I got excited first because yes, I got a raid pass. I'm great. And then I read the time and the date, and I was like, Urgh. But no, there's no bad part. The 16th, I did go run around and raid some more with my friend Crystal. She doesn't play Pokemon Go, but she did go with me to raids, and we made kind of a day of that, and we rearranged my apartment, good stuff like that. So the thing is with those raids, I ended up getting another EX pass raid. Oddly enough, in the same location I got the other one, both at the same location. And this one, it said I had the EX raid pass, and it was for Saturday, this last Saturday, on the, I believe it was the 6th, I think it was the 15th. Let me check, because where I have Mew is definitely there. But while I'm checking that out, and I can get that date up, I can get it faster than that. On the 14th, it was on the 14th, because that's when I caught Mew. So I now have 2 Mews, or 2 Mewtwo's and 1 Mew. Now, big thing that happened this weekend was there was Pokemon Go Fest. That was one thing. The other thing was the Gen 1 event. All we had double candies of everything. So if you used a pineapple berry, you would get quadruple candies, which is great. You get quadruple candies. That's great. As they would get us, because when you go through the special field research that there is, you had to evolve a Magikarp. Now, here's the thing that really made me very upset was that I had just a month earlier just evolved a Magikarp. I spent 3 months literally walking a Magikarp, battling in gyms, doing the raids for the Magikarp just to get enough candies to do this get one Gyarados. And all of a sudden they say, okay, well, here's your chance to get a Mew, but you have to evolve a Magikarp again into a Gyarados. And I was like, oh, I just did that. And I only had like 23 candies when this hit. And I was like, and I wasn't at the point of the quest to actually to have to do that. So I was like, oh, what to do. I was like, what? I got a little messy this here. Oh, I hate the greeniness of this camera. But yeah, I was like, crap. So I had taken off Magikarp out of my buddy because I wasn't actually using him anymore as a buddy. I didn't need to use him anymore at that point. But now I did, so I put him back as a buddy and I started gaining candies. Then the event showed up. And within, I think it was 2 days, I had enough Magikarp candies to evolve it into Gyarados. Now, through the entire event, I ended up getting enough to do 2 evolutions for Magikarp. So, obviously, I'm keeping the other candies just in case the next special event have you doing the same thing with Magikarp. So I'm kind of stockpiling the candy so I don't have to do something like that again. I have to wait like, oh crap, I'm going to do it. So I didn't have to do it. I actually now have Mew, and it's kind of cool. Big announcement today. And I'm not sure who else is going to have this on here. I'm going to try to put this up the next, after the event. But the next Pokemon for Community Day has been announced. And it is Charmander. That's right, it is Charmander. This is the one I thought they were going to do last event. But no. They had to do something else. So, we have Charmander, and I hate how this phone cannot think. There it is. See, Pokemon Go Community Day. And it says here, trainers. Another classic Pokemon original is discovered in the Kanto region will be star of a upcoming Community Day in May. On Saturday, May 19th, Fire-type Pokemon Charmander will appear in the wild more frequently for 3 hours. And if you evolve to Charmeleon to Charizard during the 3-hour window, it will learn an exclusive move will be revealed in a few weeks. So in other words, it's going to have exclusive moves. This is like Pikachu did. They had an exclusive exclusive move or exclusive set, and it's going to be for that 3 hours. Basically, Community Day is going to be on 19th, which is Saturday. I'm not sure what they're doing is. They did the first 2 on a Saturday. The last 2 were on Sundays, and they're going back to Saturday. They might be doing something funky. I don't know what. But, so there we go. We have that going on. It doesn't say too much. I'm just reading it here for you guys because it's here and I don't think you guys can see it unless you actually have the game. Or you can go to the Pokemon Go website and find out what's actually going on. But it says, for a few weeks, those charged TMs away. What is that? Exclusive refutes. Put those charged TMs away. Trainers, this special move will only be available for Charizard. Alright. Charizards that are evolved or caught during Community Day. You will also receive 3 times Stardust for every Pokemon caught for the duration of Community Day event. Do not forget your lure modules, as they will remain active for 3 hours to help you get the most out of the event. Plus, a special Community Day box will be available in-game. Visit PokemonGoLive.com/events to find out when Community Day starts in your region. And then it goes on to tell you more about Community Day. Details are on Pokemon Go related meetups, happenings in your city. These are main websites, platforms, Pokemon Go players. Basically, they're discussing where you can go for your Pokemon Community Day meetups. Like this year in the junction where I live in Grand Junction, there was, that's kind of cool. You actually see a Pokemon. Our meetup was North Avenue, or not North Avenue, Main Street, and I think pretty sure it's gonna be Main Street again. It was really cool. We all walked around. I was there for an hour and a half. Like I said, Marimy is not my favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon has always been Pikachu, but I was expecting Charmander then. Now we have Charmander, so yay, finally we get to see Charmander. And we'll even most likely get a shiny Charmander. It's been been part of the event situation with the Community Day, is that we will get that it will spawn more, and we will have a special Pokemon, the shiny version of the Pokemon. Like Pikachu had a shiny, Dratini had a shiny, Bulbasaur had his shiny, and Marimy has its shiny. Now Charizard's going to most likely have its shiny. So that's on, they said May 19th, so hopefully we'll see that on May 19th. I'll try to record as much as possible. I am in Junction, most likely during an event, because I used to do it in a different city, but it's not as prominent, so I don't want to do it there. So that's pretty much the big news right now. Who knows what the event's going to be for this month? Just a side note, don't forget, it is only a few days away. Today is the 18th. So don't forget that only 2 weeks away, actually less, no, yeah, about a little over 2 weeks away. It'll be 2 weeks on Friday. I know Friday is a stoner holiday, but for those who love Star Wars, in 2 weeks is our day. It's May the 4th, which is translated to be May the 4th be with you. Kind of like May the Force be with you. So hopefully you guys can, check that out. Do something there. I do what I always do. I always buy some Star Wars on May the 4th, which is kind of weird because I get paid the week before, and I'm about to save some money, like maybe $10 to get an action figure. I don't know. Last year I bought a lightsaber, so yee. So who knows what's going to happen there? But that's pretty much it for Pokemon Go. I'm going to try to start recording while I'm Pokemon hunting. Most likely not at night when I usually do it. Just because it's not dark, I might try to get up in the morning or do it on Saturdays and do some walking around in the town I'll be in at the time, which most likely will be Delta for a little bit, trying to catch some Pokemon there and trying to get the quests done. So that's some big news. Community Day next month. Charizard. We just had the big event with the Gen 1 Pokemon. Let's hope they do something for Gen 2 and Gen 3. That would be awesome. So, guys, just... that's about it, man. I'll be doing some more gameplay. I hope you enjoyed also while you listen to me or watch me. I hope you were also watching the Mewtwo raid. And I guess I'll see you guys later. And remember, don't be afraid to be a nerd. Play games. Play Pokemon Go if you want to. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.